This is Marvin, and let me tell you about the wildest adventure I've ever had. You see, I've built something called the temporal transponder, a time machine inspired by a mysterious old journal I found. Naturally, I had to test it out, so I set the destination to ancient Egypt, 1323 BC. The moment I arrived, I was blown away. The markets were bustling, the pyramids were gleaming, and the architecture simply stunning. But then I spotted it. A beautiful golden cat statue. As I leaned in to take a closer look, an actual cat snatched it right out of my hands and bolted. Can you believe that? A thieving cat. Of course, Spark, my sarcastic robotic assistant, wasn't much help, grumbling about how predictable cats are. We chased that feline through winding alleys until it darted into a massive palace. Inside, there it was, perched smugly on the pharaoh's throne, still clutching the statue. Before I could grab it, though, the young pharaoh himself appeared, surrounded by guards. He thought we were thieves. I had to think fast. I explained the whole thing, how the cat had stolen the statue and how I was just trying to get it back. Thankfully, the pharaoh decided to hear me out instead of throwing me in a dungeon. Turns out he was a pretty curious guy. Over dinner, we talked about all sorts of things. He even asked me where I was from. I couldn't exactly say the future, so I kept it vague. By the end of the night, the pharaoh gave me a golden scarab as a token of goodwill. For your journey, he said, and I'll admit, it felt pretty special. But as much as I enjoyed ancient Egypt, it was time to go. Spark and I activated the temporal transponder and poof, we were back in my workshop. Now, as I sit here holding that scarab, I can't help but smile. The journal's next destination? Medieval Europe. I've got a feeling it's going to be another unforgettable adventure.